Good morning. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. I hope you're excited about Monday. Monday is a great day. Our pastors are doing a great series on Monday. And if we show up to a Monday to work, as if we're working for the Lord, and we show up, this is me saying, if we show up in total gratitude that, hey, God gave me another day, his mercies are renewed every single morning, and great is his faithfulness. If we show up with that energy, knowing that, hey, today is not coming back. If we show up with that energy, it's going to be all right. So a friend of mine asked me, what do I eat? So I wanted to do this video just for her, and hopefully it serves you and supports you. Hi, Ralph. Love you, my brother. Mwah. God bless you. Can you hear me okay? Can you see me okay? How is your daughter, your baby girl? Oh my gosh, it's been a long time. We got to get together. But anyway, what do I eat? So I am boring. Did you hear me? Boring. That's what my husband would say, because I eat the same thing. I buy those packages, those containers from Amazon, about $25, and you get 50 of them, and you can microwave them. You can put them in the dishwasher. That's where I prep my meals. Okay. And then we own 2 air fryers. Okay. That's where I actually cook all of my meals, because I am just lazy. Too much going on. But breakfast, this is how I start. Let me tell you about the breakfast. Breakfast is always the same. I get 2 frying pans, and Corey buys for me those Costco box egg whites that come in so many. I think it's like 8 of them, and they're about this big. And I get a frying pan, a big frying pan. I spray it with olive oil, and then I pour the whole thing in there. I leave it alone for about 10-15 minutes in very slow cooking, and then I do my cardio, whatever. I come back, the omelet is ready to go. Then I cut it in half. I get a spatula and I cut it in half. In 4. And then that's 4 breakfasts for the day. Okay. The egg whites. I also eat that with spinach. And he buys me, from the market, those frozen, they come in a box like this, frozen spinach. And I spray it, the same thing with the egg whites, with olive oil. And then I put 2 packs of spinach, frozen spinach. They're about this thick and about this big. And I put 2 of them in there. And then I divide that in 4. And I put it in those containers for breakfast. So I eat egg whites and spinach for breakfast. And if I love, if I'm not competing, then I do a slice of avocado. And I put a little bit of salt and pepper, and there you go. And it's boring, but it works for me. I leave it there. It's 4 days worth of breakfast. What do I eat for lunch and dinner? The same thing. I mean, not the same thing, but I'm saying I cook the same meal for lunch and for dinner. So it's usually some type of fish or chicken, now that I'm not competing. So I can add chicken back in. If I am in during that time of prep, then it's all white fish. But it is spinach, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, any type of vegetable that I can put in the air fryer. And what do I season it with? I season it with salt if I'm not prepping, and I season it with no salt. That seasoning, I like it. It works for me. No salt, and I like Obey. I like that. So, and then I spray it with olive oil. We put an aluminum, liner, and we cook the fish in there about 15-20 minutes, and we cook, depending on the fish, and we cook about 4 together. I have 2 air fryers where I do the vegetables here. We have a Ninja that does the 2 boxes, and then we do the fish over here. And if it's chicken, we do the meat over there. And that's what works for us. And then we prep it for the day. I may cook for the next hour, but then I have meals for probably 4 or 5 days. It's all packed. It's all ready. I was telling my friend, it doesn't matter where you go. If you think you're going to go to the store and only be there half an hour, take your meals, take your food, because you don't know that going out may end up 2-3 hours. And I always say the same thing. We're going to get hungry. So you might as well bring the food with you and eat healthy. It's cheaper. I was telling my daughter, because I am obsessed with Chilean bass. Is my favorite fish. Like, I will kill for that fish. I love it. And I was saying to her, it's $45. Like, I never look at prices, but all the time I'm caring about the price of the sea bass, because it's $45 for a pack. She goes, how many pieces, Mom? I go, 5. She goes, are you kidding me? Because she's in the restaurant business, and she's like, Mom, you're eating a healthy meal for $5. Like, where you're gonna get that? Not even at McDonald's, okay? So, you know, I get the sea bass, and I put broccoli, and I put maybe asparagus, or I put, say, asparagus and Brussels sprouts, or whatever green vegetables we have. I buy the frozen one. My favorite ones to buy is broccoli, because they come in 4 bags. I put them 5 minutes in the microwave, and the stuff is ready. I get it out. I put a little bit of salt, a little bit of olive oil, and there you go. I have my lunch, my dinner. I got all my food, and I eat healthy. I eat good. I feel good. People say, where do you get all the energy at 58 years old? Well, because I eat. You know, we are what we eat, right? We are. And we can make time to do it at home, or we can make excuses. It's cheaper, it's better. I know what I'm putting in my body. It's not that I don't eat out. Oh my gosh. We went out this weekend, and I went to your house, and I literally had, right after my competition, I had a burger. And the guy goes, what do you want in your burger? I go, I want everything. He goes, well, I can put an egg, I can put bacon, I can put avocado. What would you like? I go, I want you to put everything in there. And then yesterday I went out with James McNeil, and James, Diane, Olga, if you watch this video, I want to say thank you for making my birthday so special. Les Brown, his daughter, and this wonderful team that was part of his event that are friends of mine. James McNeil orchestrated it, and we were able to go out to dinner, and I had everything. I mean, they brought this platter where there was tiramisu, it was, you name it, it was there in that platter. For dessert, I had everything. I had ice cream, I had all of it. Because it's okay, we can do the 80-20, but for the most part, I do prep all my meals. If you are looking to drop down, you want to make sure your meals are on point. You want to make sure that your cardio is on point. And if you're a woman, don't be afraid to lift. You know, this body, my trainer says, all this was done with 5/10 pounds. You know, that's what we utilize. We're going to go to 15 right now, but I came in with a lot of injuries, right? I was that girl in a wheelchair. I was that girl that had surgery a year ago. So we had to go slow, and we had to build it. Now that it's a year later after my surgery, then we can do other things to continue to build the body. Sulema, thank you for watching. Celeste, Elizabeth, I'm not really sure everybody, because, you know, I'm ADHD. I can't really read. And Cynthia, thank you for watching. I hope this helps you. If there is anything, you know, you can comment below. If there is anything about my training or my meals that you feel that you want to ask, feel free to ask. I am on this journey. So my trainer and I, we came up with this tagline for me. It is the 3 F's, okay? Because we do say the F word. Is the 50s, is the fit, and the fabulous. That's what we're going for. And if you're looking to get your sexy back and you need help, just know that I'm not a trainer. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a professional. By trade, I'm a public insurance adjuster. I fight insurance companies for a living. But my passion is to be able to empower people to be able to get out of their head into their heart and to live the best and healthiest life that they can live. I believe that this is the temple that God has entrusted into us. And I believe that we, the church, we need to do a better job at preaching that, at being able to take care of the body. It is, I think, a shame that we as believers do not take care of our bodies. You know, what we put in our mouth affects everything else. Our call, how we show up for others, how we show up for work, how we show up for ourselves, okay? And it is okay to show up fully in all that God will have you be. I believe highly in eating the right thing, putting the right thing, because it affects my call. It affects my ministry. And I believe that God will have us be healthy. He is health, you know. He wants us to show up in the best way that we can for others. And if I don't take care of me, like Mother Teresa said, I really can't take care of you. So I want to be able to show up for my grandkids. My sister Maggie, that is with the Lord, her one word for me was que energía. You know, I want my grandkids, my kids, people that I'm in, you know, in close circle with, I want them to know that woman has energy. And more important than energy, I want to be able to bring the joy, to bring the love, to bring the connection. I hope you have a wonderful day. I love you guys. It's about time for me to shower and get my day started. So hope you're having an awesome day. God bless you. And I hope that this helps. And my friend, instead of sending you a long drawn out text, I decided to go live to answer your question. And I hope that this ministers to you. And if you have any more questions as far as what I eat or anything else, feel free to ask. Thank you for watching, Cindy. Jesus only ate what he needed. He never overate. I remember that. That's right. That's right. That's our Jesus, right? He was balanced, right? Yeah, everything in balance, right? We look for that. Stay blessed. Love you guys. Have a great day. Hope this helps. And if it does, and if you have somebody, you know, that is struggling today, if you have somebody that you know that is struggling today, I know that when I was, you know, I was on stage, I was 125 pounds, but I was 166 pounds. And my story was, I had surgery. My story was, well, I lost 4 people in a very short time, one after the other. My sister, I lost my uncle, I lost Sister Virginia, which was a mother to me, and I lost my sister-in-law. And my sister-in-law was someone that struggled with addiction just like me. And we ministered to her, we led her to Christ. She was clean 7 years, part of Celebrate Recovery. And then from the pandemic, she went back to drugs and she overdosed. And it like, wow, it happened so quick. We were together as a family celebrating my sister's life. She had been gone a year. My mother came down from New York and we were all together. And that's when we got the call that my sister-in-law had overdosed. And it's not what you want to happen. You know, it was very sad, but it was the excuse that I used. And have you ever been there where you have a reason? My sister, after I had the accident, she said, Glenis, you have a reason. You have had so many reasons in your life to just give up. But I think about the people that actually sacrificed for me to be here. My mother was an immigrant. She came pregnant with my little sister to New York, to a country that she didn't know the language, to give us a better life because she was a widow. My dad, I was 3 when my dad died. Okay? And if this little woman that doesn't even, she's not even 5 feet, she didn't speak the language, to New York, you know, from an island to a different country where it's cold and she doesn't know anyone. She doesn't know anything about this culture. And she actually fought through, hit my little sister. She didn't want them to know that she was pregnant. If she could do it, why can't I show up? You know, there's so many, we can have reasons, right? We can have excuses or we can have results. I want to be able to show up, to fully show up, because that's what's in my DNA. And I hope that today you decide to fully show up for you. Like, stop making excuses. Stop. It's not the life that God will have you live. You know, my Bible, it is a commitment. Sometimes it's 11, 12 o'clock at night and I'm doing my cardio, but I have my Bible because I'm committed. My husband taught me this, to read 3 chapters a day and to be able to read the Bible in order. I have never read the Bible in order, and now I'm reading it in order. And it makes so much more sense. It's not that I did not read, it's not that I did not pray, but I'm committed. So what are you committed to? Don't say, you know, 2023, that's when I'm going to start. No, start today. Pick up the glass of water. Pick up, you know, whatever. Say, I'm sorry. Forgive me. I understand. Smile. Whatever that little thing may be, we can push and we can make that one step. Love you guys. God bless you. Hope you have a great day. Make it a great day by choice. It is a choice, and it's already a great day. We're breathing. Isn't that awesome? Count your gratitude. You can see this video. You got eyes. You can hear this video. You got ears. That's right. We live in America. People are not risking their lives to go to Russia, to go to other countries. We're in America. It's a privilege, and we're blessed. Have a great day.